Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. So it is Sunday morning and I am just getting ready for church quickly. I don't even know what the time is, but church starts at 10. So luckily it's not like super early to get ready, but because church is not close to where we stay, we have to drive a little bit to get there. Not that far, but it's not like super close in our neighborhood. Anyway, I thought I would just film my Sunday morning with you. I do have an update for you on what we did earlier this weekend, so I want to show you that, but I'll do that after church when we get back. We did some upgrades in our bedroom. I want to just show you that. This always happens, but I see something on Pinterest and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And Jason always just supports me in my craze of always wanting to do a new project. So we had some time and it was it was relatively simple to do. That's what we did on the weekend, and yeah, I will show you after church, but I'm just getting ready now. It is actually quite cold this morning. When I just asked Google what the temp was, it said 13, which is, it's so nice and cool. Just open all the windows and get that nice cool air in here, because I'm so over it being so warm. So I'm loving this cool temp right now. So both of our week of being on PTO is coming to an end today, which is so sad, because I didn't have high hopes for going on leave this week. I was like, obviously I was excited, but we didn't specifically have like a bunch of things planned. Everything that we actually did was kind of decided on the fly. We went to the giraffe house, we went to the exotic animal world, or whatever it's called, in Paarl. But those were all like things we decided on the day. Not on the day, but like the day before. So I didn't have like high hopes in terms of something that we're going to do, but we were very productive, I would say, this week. We did, things like admin stuff that we needed to do, like I mentioned in my previous video, and also we did some fun things that was kind of spur of the moment decisions, because we tend to not let ourselves do a lot of like the fun things, I would say. We normally feel like, oh, we have to be productive, we have to do these tasks, so we end up never like really doing fun stuff unless we like book this like big holiday. And it was very refreshing to just do something nice, just the two of us. The holiday week has come to an end now, so naturally today I want to do nothing and take an afternoon nap and just watch TV just for as long as I can, do nothing until I, have to go back to work tomorrow. So other than filming and like going to church today, I don't have any other plans. The sad part is that I never got to wash my car. Like with everything else we did, I just kind of forgot, and then now I've like realized, oh goodness, I was like gonna wash my car. But I don't want to wash my car today. Like, I want to chill. So I don't know, maybe later after I wake up from my nap, maybe I'll have like a spurt of energy or something, and then I'll go wash the car. But for now, I'm like, I can drive another day like that. I also have such bad allergies right now. It's crazy. This whole week I've been having some allergy problems, but I'm smelling like smoke. I feel like there's now another fire again somewhere here in Cape Town overnight, and that kind of smoky air gives me the worst allergies every single time. So I woke up again, stuff smelling kind of like a fire or something. The air does look a little bit like dirty, so maybe there was like a small fire overnight. I don't know, but I'm not seeing some active something burning right now, but you can kind of smell it a little bit. And that, it really gets my allergies going. So I need to take like an Allergex non-drowsy right now when I'm down here before we go to church, because I don't want to sit and sneeze in church, you know. That's the worst. I also don't really like to wear makeup when I have the allergies, because I'm blowing my nose all the time, half of my makeup goes off and stuff like that. So I actually don't really like to be in public when my allergies are like this. The worst when you like sneeze like that is like when you're in an office space. Like for me it's bad. When I have like really bad allergies, I do not like to be around people. Like I'm uncomfortable constantly. I also am really bad at eyeshadow. I have no idea how this looks. I'm gonna have to look in the mirror now. I always look like someone hit me or like punched me in my eye if I don't really take the time to blend it in well. Like it will look good like opening my eyes, but then closing my eyes it looks really bad, and I'm like, when I blink people think like I'm unwell. Like when I close it, it looks funny, but when I open it, it looks fine. So my lips are also extremely dry. Maybe it's like changing of the seasons or something, but my lips are so dry. And I have a theory, because I've been applying Burt's Bees for the last week. Funny enough, when I apply my ballistics, which is the one I normally do, my lips are fine. But with Burt's Bees, I feel like, especially this week, the more I apply, the drier my lips get and the more I need to apply. And that could be like their kind of trick to keep you, purchasing more. Because the Burt's Bees, I feel, it like feels great in the moment, but my lips are drier than ever since this week, like using the Burt's Bees versus the ballistics that I normally use. So I do have a theory there. I don't know. I think maybe there's some dehydrating element to the Burt's Bees. I don't know. It's just, I don't like it, and I'm just gonna go back to my ballistics. The first time I went to this new church that we're going to now, I was like wearing, it's high heel boots, it's like a trench coat or whatever, like I was wearing like or like a blazer or something. Anyway, but this church is like super casual. It's like in the city, it's for like the people staying in the city and stuff like that, so it's like super casual and like very normal clothes. So today I'm wearing a little bit of a more casual outfit because I was a little bit overdressed the last time, so I'm just like wearing like jeans and this like little sweater, and then I'm gonna wear my Converse and just call it a day, because I don't want to be so overdressed again. My makeup is done. I am just going to brush my hair out. I washed my hair last night, and by the way, that leave-in conditioner that I shared in my previous 2 vlogs, I think, from KMS, it's so good. Like my hair feels so much better than some of the other leave-in conditioners I've used before, and you only use a little bit. It smells great, and my hair actually does detangle, and it makes my hair feel so good like the day after. So far, I don't know what it does for my hair, but it does make it feel good. So I think I'm just gonna, oh my goodness, I don't know. My jeans are like a dark grey, and I'm gonna wear black Converse. So I thought I'll just put this headband in because it will fit with my shoes and my pants. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go make coffee for the road, and then I'm gonna head out to church. just got back from church. It's actually like just like 1:15 already, so it's kind of late, but we had an amazing service at church. This like the weather today is pristine. There's like no wind, it's like sunny, but it's not too hot, so the weather like in the city was like perfect. We decided to stop at the waterfront quickly because I saw this fitted sheet at the H&M in Canal Walk somewhere over the weekend when we stopped there, but they didn't have a king size one, and Superbalist doesn't have the sheet at all online. Then the H&M in the waterfront still had one left, so it's actually really pretty. It's like this, it's what is it, it's like a recycled cotton. It's only 144 thread count, so it's not like luxurious or whatever, but I just really like the print. There's a lot of colors that we have in terms of bedding, so it will fit nicely, and it gives like a wintry feel. So anyway, so I picked this up from the H&M. It was $3.99 for the king size one, so we quickly did that and then just got like a bread and coffee beans for the week. And now we're back home and I'm hot. I need to get out of this sweater. I'm gonna jump into just chill clothes, like I don't know, sweatpants or whatever. But what I wanted to just say is, actually, you can see behind me the wall looks different. So basically I've wanted to panel the wall for a long time, and we've done like paneling around the bottom a year, 2 years ago now at this point, maybe 2 years ago already, but the top had just like big frames with like photo prints in it, and it was fine at the time and I loved it and whatever, but I wanted to change it up, and I also wanted to make the color different so everything isn't so stark white. Our kitchen is like stark white, our foyer, our bathroom, all of that is like very white, but I wanted to introduce a little bit of more warm tones just as we're heading into winter, and just to add a little bit of character to the apartment, and everything isn't so like super like white. We actually just chose the same color as our bedside tables for the wall. It's a good color, we really like it, and we actually did the balcony in the same color as well. So basically we went and we bought these picture frame molding from a place called, I think it's pronounced Rael, in Maitland. I don't know if there's like a branch in Joburg or whatever, but there's one in Maitland, so it's not very far from us, and we've bought picture frame molding from them before. They have a whole catalogue, very helpful, and they always have stock. So we went and bought that the other day. We kind of, Jason quickly just drew up a little, you know, sketch up of, you know, the measurements of like how far each, you know, block will be apart and how much we need and so on. And then we bought some painter's tape, taped it up, and then used like, I don't know if we used wood glue. Didn't think so. We used something, some sticky stuff to stick it onto the wall, and then we just folded in with some caulking and painted it. And I think it turned out like really, really nice. I'm very happy with the change, and now you can see the difference between the paneling on the lower side of the wall a lot better. There's like better definition between the sides, which creates a lot more character and warm and cozy feels, like I said, as we enter into like our cooler months. So that's what we've been doing over the weekend. We just finished up yesterday with just some of the paint, because we had to do a couple of coats of that and just make sure everything's good. I still need to, so we used to have like pampas in this little, if you can see like that, little vase there. I have one on each side. So we have pampas, so it created some height, but I'm over it and I don't want it anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what else we can add there. Obviously our bedside lamps are fixed to the wall. So if we did have, for instance, bedside table lamps that was just standing on the two tables, then you could have added a big like lampshade, which would have created the height. But seeing as our lampshades are different, I need something else there. So I'm not a big fan of like fake flowers, but you get some that looks really, really close to the real thing. And I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to go for something like fake flowery. I just don't know what yet. I'm looking at, like, I don't know, whatever I can find that looks like good and doesn't look like super plasticky and stuff. I need to figure out like what kind of flower I want. I'm looking at Pinterest a lot to figure out like what looks good with the room that we have, but I'm looking for something in those two vases there, just to create some height. Very happy with how it turned out. It's giving very cozy and warm, so yeah, very excited for winter. But yeah, so that was what we were up to over the weekend, and I have a very handy husband that sketches these out for me, does all the measurements, tells me what materials are best to buy, the methods. He's very good with those things, so I'm very, very lucky to have him. And it is very nice also to be able to do these things with our hands. Makes me feel like I have some sort of purpose, and it's nice that you get to create things in your home with your own hands. It gives you a sense of pride in your home. So yeah, so it looks really nice and we are very, very pleased with how it came out. Anyway, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my Sunday before I head back to work tomorrow. So it's gonna be a very hard, chill afternoon. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you have a phenomenal week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.